Hey everybody, before we move on, we gotta tell you about our sponsor, Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which is why you can use it right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great and authentic. They'll distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard everywhere from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many, many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hey all you nobles and peasants, welcome to Real Sharks. I am your host, Rob, with my two noble knights, Sir Billy and Sir Steve. And we're going to be talking about the only game that matters. That's right, we're going to be talking about the Game of Thrones. So we're actually going to be discussing the first episode on Season 8.
The final season?
The final season. God,
that's so crazy.
Man, I can't believe this is the last season.
Yeah, Game of Thrones has been like, a yearly, almost festivity for people.
Yeah, it has.
I mean, since 2011 it started, but I think a lot of people came in a little later than that, but it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. No, it's funny. It's like, and I know a lot of people that if you have never seen, for a lot of people, if you don't make it past season 3, you won't finish it.
Exactly, yeah.
I agree. That's when the wedding happens. That's all that. But let's, what do you guys think of the first episode, though?
Man, kind of no surprises surprises for me, really.
I didn't think it was going to be a big, heavy episode. I thought it was going to be almost... Actually, the only thing that surprised me, I thought it was literally going to be a big recap episode, just a whole episode about, remember who this person was?
Yeah, it kind of was.
I mean, in a sense it was. There was some, okay, that's interesting, but for the most part, it was a fairly good filler episode. I mean, that's how all the first episodes of Game of Thrones is every season. I don't know why people act like it's any different. I mean, when have you ever seen really the first episode be like, boom? I mean, there's not very...
The first episode of the series.
Yeah. What, you think so?
Yeah, the ending.
What, when he pushes Bron up?
Yeah, that was pretty big.
I didn't think that was that big a deal.
It's pretty big deal for the show. I mean, obviously, since they did a callback,
I have to agree with Steve on this. I'm sorry. But
that little kid get pushed out.
Oh my God.
Kid getting
Who cares?
Yeah, do you guys think it was a little short? People were complaining about it.
No, I didn't think it was that short. I mean, I like I said, I thought the recap was going to be longer.
Yeah, I think so too. I thought so, but I think it accomplished what it was trying to do, just kind of reestablishing.
So let's really go through the episode. I mean, what happened in the episode? We saw Daenerys actually come to Winterfell finally, and the dragons come, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, the dragons! No way!"
They were pissed. They were not happy about her whatsoever.
They weren't happy about Jon joining
bending the knee.
Bending the knee.
Right? Yeah,
he bends the knee.
He bent the knee.
Did they know that though? Did they know that he bent the knee?
Yeah, they
know.
They tell him.
Obviously, he bent the knee.
The little child, the bear little girl.
He bent the knee in a few
different ways.
You guys aren't listening. I would keep saying he bent the knee in a few different ways on his aunt. I forget, man.
Yeah,
that's true. Tyrion saw him. Remember, he was outside that door when they were messing around.
You know what's interesting though? It really didn't occur to me until actually I caught back up on the last season. Is that they totally got rid of? They totally killed the idea that Tyrion was the any type of Targaryen himself, like in the book theories.
Yeah.
But moving on.
But that was a big one though, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they also
the third one.
killed the Dornish theory too in the show. But as of right now, because of some man we won't mention, Martin won't finish the goddamn books. It's kind of hard to even stay, true to anything anymore.
Yeah,
basically.
Books, you kind of have to go off the show almost now.
Maybe that's why they're going so. They're trying to hurry this up. They don't want to go too crazy with the show, which I can kind of.
Well, I mean, it's understandable. I mean, they just want it to end, and they don't want.
Man, we can't have dragging.
So, was it not interesting to see Dany say? I don't know. Did you guys catch this? It was interesting to see Dany say to Jon, right as they were at the waterfall, "We can go stay in there for days."
Oh, yeah.
Ygritte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
And
it almost threw me for a second.
I've almost noticed this too. I don't know whether it's they get this from George R. R. Martin or if this is from the show. But every woman that is important to Jon always tells him something from her. Like even the Red Woman was like, nothing, Jon Snow. Like there was a lot of stuff. It's always like these women are kind of guiding his way into this.
Yeah, kind of manipulated.
Well,
I mean, it's kind of like
he forces him to ride the dragon.
Yeah, I mean,
that was awesome. I mean,
dude,
Man.
Even though I think it's still total crap, they're not on saddles. I mean, just so everyone knows, and I've read the books. I love the books. I've actually read more of the side stories than I have actually the whole the novel. So I've read the whole novel, but I've actually read more of the side stories because I like the side stories so much more. And every single Targaryen, since the dawn of the Targaryens, have always saddled their dragons. They have them chained. So this idea of Dany that she just barebacks that dragon.
And she says it like John was like, "What do I grab onto?" She was like, "Whatever."
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, whatever you can. I mean, oh, jeez, thank you for like the lesson.
Yeah, it's a pretty. I mean, I love that shot because it was long. That was a lot of budget right there for that show. That was like that beat a lot of.
Ghost is just like.
I know what the hell Ghost said. Ghost is like, "You bastard! What about me? I saved your life."
Yeah, I thought it was good. Let's see. So let's continue. What else happened in the episode?
I mean, we had that. Another touching point on the beginning of the episode that it was weird how they played the same music when Dany and Jon were riding into Winterfell, like Cersei and Robert Baratheon. The same music. So we had them. They went into the keep where they had the meetings of we all need to work together and what are we going to do. They introduced the little boy. Who didn't have his troops because he couldn't go get them.
The Umbers?
The Umber.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Oh yeah, we can. I don't have enough forces." And they're like, "Yeah, just go get them. Go get them by you want."
Oh boy.
I can see the Umbers being killed next week.
Well, they are dead. They're all dead.
They're.
I mean, like the now Lord little kid Umber dying next.
No, he is dead. He died. That happened at the end of the episode.
Yeah. He's done.
Yeah, dude.
He's done. Did you not see?
No, I saw it. No, that was him on the wall.
Yeah. He basically made him into a Nazi emblem.
Yeah. Holy. No, I didn't think that was him.
Like a Nazi emblem.
Holy crap.
I thought that too. I was like, what the hell? Is white supremacist?
No, I did not think that was him.
Really?
Bro, they said it. They said this is the little boy Umber.
I guess I missed that part.
Yeah.
But damn, that honestly, that just surprises me.
So Game of Thrones killing yet another child, bro. By fire.
Hey, whoa.
By fire,
bro. Hey, listen, man, there ain't no other show that kills more children besides Vikings, man. Vikings is the top of the charts. If you've never sat through a whole season of Vikings,
that's true.
There is just nothing but, I mean, they're talking about infant mortality. It's
like
children just drowning in rivers and stuff. So,
Game of Thrones had a scene like that.
Vikings is like every child frickin' dies almost. I mean, like I said.
Stabbing in rivers.
It's bad. It's bad. But
it's Game of Thrones is not far behind. They're like, listen, we're contending, burn another child.
Yeah.
For a long period of time, by the way.
That's horrific.
Yeah, I mean that was really bad, but that was a good scene. But like you were saying, Rob, going back to the keep, they didn't want another Southern ruler, I guess, right? You know, they're sick of Southerners. They're pissed at Jon for bending the knee.
Bending the knee.
And Jon is kind of doing the Ned Stark thing. You guys think that he's doing that?
What's interesting though too is like he's not even technically a Stark. He's a Targaryen.
Yeah.
Oh god, the only thing I will say I criticize the show for doing this. I absolutely hate it. Some of you might be saying, "Oh, that's nitpicky," but it is. I'll agree with you. Is that they said that Jon's real name is supposed to be Aegon?
Yeah. I hated that. But it's sixth, right?
Yeah.
I was just like, what?
Yeah, they took that from the real Aegon that comes in the book. You know, that claims to be the true heir.
Yeah.
That's why you should read the books, ladies and gentlemen.
But you brought up a really good point, though. It was just weird, right?
It was a blending of two storylines. So I was like, okay,
where did you get that from, Sam?
I mean, I just was like, why does this just call him Jon?
Jon Targaryen. That works.
It's half northern, half exactly half Targaryen.
Jon Targaryen. There we go.
Why don't you just say that and just call him, by the sixth and whatever.
No, his name had to be Aegon.
Yeah.
Like the Conqueror.
That's what they make him out to be.
So besides that, some good scenes. We had a bunch of people who haven't been on who haven't seen each other, like Tyrion and Sansa haven't seen each
Yeah,
other
that
since
was
season
an
three.
exchange.
I kind of like that. That was
I
interesting.
actually hate Sansa. I think she's so full of herself.
Do you think that she is gonna get herself killed because she's being
I don't know. I think
she
she's gonna
calls
live
Tyrion
that fight.
stupid, basically.
I know,
Yeah.
but I think she's gonna survive somehow. I don't know why.
No, I think she's gonna bite it. I think she's gonna die.
So we'll real quick. We'll go around the table and talk about who we think is actually going to die this season. I listed it out on our Twitter.
Big
so
list, yeah.
So that,
Go check out our Twitter. Who do you think's gonna die?
Yeah. Actually, if you go check out our Twitter, we have a poll right now, which is your favorite one-on-one fight.
Oh.
And surprisingly, no one thinks the Ned versus Jamie fight was good.
Right. Go back and watch that fight. That was an underrated fight,
Don't get
man.
me wrong, the Viper versus the Mountain is good. So is the Brienne versus the Hound.
Yeah.
But the Jon versus the Thin fight was good too.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Castle Black.
Oh my god, I love that.
That's what I'm saying. Those are some good one-on-ones. But anyway, everyone go and go vote. Real Sharks Twitter. So let's go. Let me just continue off here though. So I think, and I'll explain why I think they're gonna die. I think I definitely think Jaime's gonna die.
Oh man.
And I definitely think Cersei's gonna die. Now this could happen one of two ways, and I think it's gonna happen one of two ways. And let me tell you what they are. Jaime is gonna kill Cersei because Cersei is in essence, and this is why, because George R. R. Martin. Now I know you're gonna say, well, they're not going off of George R. R. Martin, but they still take his advice.
Yeah.
They still have his formula a little bit. So George R. R. Martin likes to recycle storylines. So, and thus, I think because Jaime killed the Mad King, he's going to actually have to kill Cersei because she's become the Mad Queen, in essence. And, whether he dies somehow through that means with her by his side, with, as he says, the woman I love, that's whatever. That's going to, but here's the other way I think he might die. He might bite it as in, he dies with Brienne in the heat of battle. That's the other way I think he's going to go. Cersei, I really do think Cersei's going to just get killed by Jaime, but the way Jaime will die afterwards might not happen. I think that might continue off. So basically, Cersei will die by Jaime, then Jaime will die somewhere else with Brienne.
Interesting.
I think that's how it's going to happen. Now, is Brienne on my list of people to die? No. So I'm just saying that now. So here's the other.
She's a fighter.
Well, not only that, but her ancestor is Sir Duncan the Tall.
Yeah.
So that's why. That's why you need to read the books.
Read the books, people. Come on.
Let's see here. So go read. Obviously, no. I was gonna say.
Who's your next one though? Who's your next big one?
No,
There's got to be another big
Danny. I think Danny's gonna die.
How is she going to die?
Yeah.
I think Danny's gonna die in the heat of battle, either by Cersei or someone else, or by one of the White Walkers or something, and Jon's gonna have to kill her. Because basically, if you think about it, in the essence, and I know people are gonna say, but they're not going out by George R. R. Martin, but they still kind of are in formula. They kind of have to, unless they literally are going completely left field. I just think she's gonna die because basically in the whole series of the show, she's the one, and I know people are going to say that's not true, but it is if you really think about it. She is the one on the constant rise.
Yeah.
She's always been on the constant rise. There hasn't been a stop. I mean, you're going to say, oh, but then her dragons were stolen, but she got them back, and it made her stronger.
Nobodies.
Yeah,
the nobodies.
Yeah, the nobodies of Marine or whatever the hell they are. The snake people.
The nobodies of Marine.
Those guys, she had to deal with that, but she's always been on this constant rise, and the whole constant rise was this whole idea of, is she a true Targaryen? That's why Drogo didn't come back for a long time, because he's like, you're not a true Targaryen. Yeah. It's the same essence with the wolves in the Starks. Yeah. When they die and they come back, it's like that's why Nymeria didn't come back to Arya, because Arya is not a true Stark anymore. She's just not a true Stark.
At that time.
Well, no, she's not a true Stark,
She's still
never
not.
been. She's not.
Yeah.
She's not like them. She doesn't believe in the idea of being honorable, in the essence to kill your enemy.
She's a murderer.
She's just straight up
murderer now.
So I just think Dany's gonna die because Jon has to be the one to rule, or it's gonna be if you want to say the happy ending, they all rule together. They rule the North and the South, but I think that there's gonna be just one king. Wow. It's just gonna be Jon left because Dany's gonna have to die. Yeah. She's gonna just die. She's the Dragon Queen, and then watch. Both dragons are gonna bite it because we can't have dragons in the world of Game of Thrones. And if you are asking me why can't we have dragons? And I made this Well, actually, no. Well, I've never made this point into this podcast. I've just made this point
Off air.
Off air, I should say. And this is for anybody who reads the books. They will know. Dragons have never brought about any good in the history and lore of Game of